Hey, Commander Ashenfox here again after a long break from the game. For the time being, I'm back playing again and browsing the forums, and that's why I've decided to put out this short guide to the wing variety of pirate assassination missions, in order to help a fellow forum user with some tips and a demo using a medium ship with a small shield but high DPS. First step, accept a relevant mission type and make sure it has the blue triangle icon indicating it's a wing mission. And due to the fact that I'm combat elite and have high reputation with this mission giver, my assassination is of the threat 8 variety. If you have lower rep, this can affect the mission difficulty, and therefore what kind of target you get. This guide showing the hardest kind, a single FTL with 3 escorts, sometimes there may only be 2, should suffice for all lower versions. So, after arriving in the target system, despite the fact that you can see mission signals without doing any scans, I prefer to visit the nav beacon anyway, as I frequently stack several missions together, including a pirate massacre or two, in order to optimize my credits earned.
Incoming mission, critical message. Incoming mission, critical message. Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2,
Scanning the nav beacon allows me to identify which mission beacons are which. The pirate wing assassination at elite level is always the threat 5 or 6 mission signal, so select that from the nav panel and head for the waypoint. As soon as we drop in, we immediately deploy hardpoints and cycle through the targets looking for the pirate. I know that this will be an FDL, so that's what I'm looking for here, and as soon as I see him, I immediately engage. There is a bug with these missions where the wingmen will not attack you until you've actually killed their ward. I'm not sure if this is something that was done to make them easier or is a genuine bug, but they used to be a lot harder with all 4 pilots engaging you straight away. The target ship is always engineered to some degree. Nowhere near a player level of engineering, but they usually put out some pretty solid damage and have reasonable shields. Due to this, it's important to both minimize the incoming damage using range and also to have reasonable pip work. There are many methods to combat with NPCs. They are stupid after all, but I prefer to go for the fun direct attack method. You can still effectively minimize damage by making sure you don't hang around in the mid-range where the enemy weapons are strongest and most accurate. Beyond 3.5 kilometers, most of the weapons NPCs use are only doing 50% damage if they hit you at all. Combined with good pip work, staying outside that range can reduce incoming damage a lot. Note that I have chaff in this fight, but no need to use it, as I deliberately joust in and out of this range. This is not only good for minimizing damage, but in my case ideal for my weapon loadout too. I get to spam my frags when we pass close, doing very high DPS, and also spam my railguns accurately from distance to keep steady damage on the target, while minimizing the damage they can inflict on me. It doesn't take long to get the shields down low in this way, and once that's done, it's time to finish it quickly with some good old ramming. Try to line yourself up and boost into the enemy. If you can time that with your frags as well, and especially if one of them has the corrosive special effect on it, you can get their hull down extremely quickly. Make sure you always have 4 pips in sys before you go for the ram, otherwise it will be extremely painful for you as well. Now that the target is dead, I wait for the escorts to face me, boost towards them, and drop a chaff. Now they have to turn around to chase me, giving me valuable escape time, and are unable to make any further contact with me with their weapons. I stow my weapons and jump out of there. Mission complete. I hope this helps and leave you with some final tips to remember. Engineer your ship well. I've included a build link in the description. Manage your pips and distance to the enemy to minimize the damage they can do to you. Then once their shields are low, don't be afraid to use that thick chieftain booty for some ram damage to end the fight quickly. Thanks for watching. Ash and Fox out.